Hello everyone. So today I'm getting ready to put a meal into the crock pot. I'm going to make brown sugar balsamic pork tenderloin. So that's what we're doing in today's video. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to put everything together into the crock pot here. I wanted to try a new recipe today, so I thought I would film it for you guys. I've never tried this recipe. I usually like making pork tenderloin in the crock pot with like a peach cumin sauce. It's really delicious, but I figured I would try something different this time. So we're gonna try brown sugar balsamic. Get my cloth here. Okay, so for this recipe we need about a teaspoon of ground cumin, or ground sage, pardon me. Just one sec here. I think this would be easiest if I mixed it in a little container first. Okay, so about 1 teaspoon of ground sage. This part's throwing me a little bit, but we're gonna try it. Half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, it says. Half a teaspoon. Added just a little bit extra pepper. I like lots of pepper. And then about a clove of garlic. So I'm going to put the garlic on last. So let me mix this around. So we need to put about half a cup of water into the bottom of the crock pot. And then we need to take this mixture and rub it on the front and the back. This pork tenderloin does have a fat layer here, but I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to put it downside into the crock pot. My fiance actually likes that part, so I'm going to leave it. So just going to sprinkle the mixture on. So when I was reading the recipe, most crock pot meals that I make, everything goes into the crock pot all at once. This one, it does not. This one, the last couple hours, we make the sauce, the balsamic brown sugar sauce, and we put it on then. So this has to cook for quite a few hours before we get to that part. Looks good. I have never put sage on a pork tenderloin, so it's making me a little nervous. I am going to use a lot of garlic because I like garlic. I think this should be good for both sides here. Sometimes I sear my meat before I put it in the crock pot. This recipe does not call for that, so we're not going to do that. Okay, let me wash my hands and I'll give you guys a look, and we'll put it in the crock pot and then we'll let it cook for about, it says about 6 hours. We'll see. This is a little bit bigger of a tenderloin, so we'll see. So this is what it looks like. I rubbed all the mixture on. It smells delicious. So I'm just going to put it in the crock pot now with the half cup of water. Okay, put it in my crock pot here. I love this crock pot, it works so well. Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to do 6.5 hours, and then I'll check it at 6 hours and see how well it's doing. There we go. So I will be right back as soon as this is ready for the sauce. Probably a couple hours before it's done, we'll make the sauce and pour it on, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. While I was waiting for the pork tenderloin, I thought I would come try this new sandwich shop and enjoy it in the park in the sunshine today. I decided to bring my lunch to the park after trying the new sandwich shop. It's one of my favorite parks. I'm going to show you why. This park is actually on top of a hill, and you can see all down the city that I live in. This is just one section. All down over there, over that hill you can see down in the city. This park is so beautiful. This is what I decided to try. It's like a ham and Swiss with dill, grilled cheese, and a tomato soup. That might be one of the best grilled cheese sandwiches I've ever had. The tomato soup is super creamy and it's really, really like colorful. I'm a little surprised. It's really good. Now that I'm done lunch, I'm gonna go and take a walk around the park, and I will see you guys again when we're ready to make the sauce for the pork tenderloin. Okay, so let's get ready to make the sauce. I'm gonna double the recipe for the sauce just because I like a lot of sauce. So we're gonna do a whole cup of water. Just one sec, I get a measuring spoon. We need about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This is all cold liquid, so I'm putting the cornstarch right in. Okay, about 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. 2, 3, 4. And then we need about 1/4 cup. That's 1 times the recipe, so 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar. I'm very curious to see how this is going to taste. I like trying new things. Give it a little bit more. There we go. Balsamic vinegar. And then the last ingredient is the brown sugar. There we go. So for 1 times the recipe, it's 1/2 cup, so we're going to do a whole cup of brown sugar. I will link the recipe to this pork tenderloin in the description box if you're interested in making it. Whole cup. And then we're just going to whisk all of that together. Make sure the cornstarch is all mixed into there. Okay, so we're going to let this thicken for a minute and then we're going to taste it. This is what the sauce looks like right now. Hasn't thickened quite yet. I did go ahead and scrape off some of the white residue that comes off the meat because it was raw, just so it doesn't mix with the sauce. Okay, so the sauce is thickened, so let's give it a taste. It smells very vinegary, so a little nervous about this. That's really good. I think it needs a little bit of pepper though. So let's put a little bit of pepper in. Get another spoon here. Okay, let's put this on the pork tenderloin. Okay, so we're just going to pour this right over. Coat the entire pork tenderloin. The sauce is very rich. It tastes so good. A lot of sauce in there, but I wanted lots of sauce, so that's good. Okay, so I think that's good. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, so once it's done cooking, I will show you the finished product. Okay, just give you guys a close-up look. It's all done. I just took it out. It's resting. So let's cut into it and taste it. Okay, let's cut a piece off and we're going to taste it. Oh, it's nice and tender. It's like falling apart. Okay, I'm going to take a piece that has some of the sauce on it. That's good. The sauce tastes a little bit muted since we poured it on top and put it in the slow cooker, but it's more flavorful, like it's seeped into the meat more. It's really good. Dang. New favorite. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, making pork tenderloin and coming to the park with me for lunch. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.